Tom Shaw's first signing, Neal Bishop, who will be combining a player coach role at the club. Welcome to the club, Neal.
Yeah, thanks very much. Really looking forward to getting started. I know it's only May, but yeah, something I'm really excited about.
How did the move come about? All seemed to happen really quickly.
Yeah, I spoke to Tom. Obviously, I know Tom is working up at Lincoln. There's something I might be doing at Lincoln. So I got talking to Tom. He asked me to come in here. Seeing I'd left Scarborough, unfortunately, obviously I retired from professional football probably about a year ago. Went back to Scarborough because that's where I started. Really, obviously for a variety of reasons, it never got going, which was disappointing. Really disappointing, because although retiring from professional football, I still love the game. I just thought it was the right time for me because I was interested in coaching. I'd recently finished my A license and I wanted to get my teeth into that because it's something I'm passionate about. But I also want to keep playing. I think I've got a lot to give on and off the pitch. And speaking to Tom, it sounded like the perfect role. I live local. My little boy's in the area. We're in Epworth, so it's just down the road. It's just a perfect opportunity. I couldn't really turn down.
Brilliant. So, looking to bring a lot of experience to the club. You've got a few clubs under your belt that you've made nearly 200 appearances for, which should hopefully lend itself to a very young side that Tom's looking to assemble. Yeah,
I've met Tom, and obviously you spoke to Tom on plenty of occasions. Met the rest of the staff the other night. A bit of a training session with some potential trialists, and we had a little chat about how we're going to go about things this season, what we want to achieve, what we're looking to do. It ticked all the boxes for me. Like I say, we're not going to have the biggest budget in the league, but we want people to come in who are hungry, who want to develop as people, develop as players, and improve. And I think we've got the skill set as a staff to help people. It's something I'm passionate about. I think your main job of coaching is it's not just getting results; it's also improving the individual, and that's what I'm passionate about doing. I think if we all improve as individuals, the team becomes better as a result. And like I say, it's something I can't really wait to get my teeth into. I know obviously it's a strange time and it's May, in normal circumstances the season would just be wrapping up, but I'm already looking ahead and we've got plenty of meetings.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It has been strange. Well, it's the longest pre-season already, and like we just touched on, the season's not even started yet.
Yeah, obviously we a clean slate. Tom took the decision to not keep anyone on, so it's a clean slate for us all going in, and it's exciting to try and put a team and a squad together that we think can compete at the top echelons of this league. We know how we want to play football. We know what type of brand of football we want to play. I know, look, it's easy to speak about these things. It's another thing to go and produce it on the pitch. But, I believe we've got the right staff. We've got a good mix. We're not yes men. I know I'm certainly not. We'll all challenge each other. And if we push each other on, I only see it as a win-win situation.
Brilliant. Well, that gives the supporters a little bit of a flavour of you as a person and what you're hoping to bring to the club. If we can just look at 10 quick-fire questions so they can get to know a little bit more about Neal Bishop, the man.
Yeah, I'll do my best to answer him as honest as I can.
All right. Just to start off with, the team that you support.
Oh, Middlesbrough all the way through. I'm a Stockton lad originally. You can probably tell from my accent. I've lived away from home for that long, for 25 years, whatever it is now. Still haven't lost my accent. Still proud to be a Teessider and proud to be a Middlesbrough supporter.
That leads on to the best ground that you've played at.
Best ground that I've played at, unbelievably, it'll be Juventus's ground, the Stadio Olimpico, when we went with Notts County. Just randomly, Juventus got their strip from Notts County back when they first formed, the idea of the black and white stripes. So when they flattened, is it the Deli Alpi? I think it's correctly called the old stadium. They flattened it and built a new one. They invited Notts County over for the exhibition match to open their new stadium. I was just really fortunate that I happened to be captain of Notts County at the time. Obviously went out there and played in the first ever game at that stadium, something I'm immensely proud of. Very lucky to be able to say I've done, and like I say, it's a unbelievable stadium and what an experience.
Absolutely, certainly wide of the field. Didn't expect.
Yeah, no, well, it's something I never expect to see in my lifetime, but it's what I tell people at every given occasion.
Brilliant. Okay, sidestep to the biggest influence on your career, whether that
I
be.
think that'll have to be. Yeah, sorry, I think that'll have to be my dad. Dad's football mad. You know, he got me in Middlesbrough at a young age. Made sure I wasn't going to be supporting anyone else. Always critiqued me badly or, you know, positively. Was always honest with his appraisal. And like I say, he's the one who's pushed me on from day one and always been there through setbacks, through the good times and the bad. So yeah, definitely my dad.
Brilliant. Okay, your toughest opponent that you've played against?
Well, that night was obviously Del Piero played, Andrew Pirlo, obviously their exhibition game, so maybe not. Then you've got played Yaya Toure, David Silva, played against Jordan Henderson. God, they're just the ones that spring to mind. There's been loads. Obviously, they're the ones that probably everyone can relate to, and the names that everyone will recognise.
When you've got a 23-year playing career, there's going to be plenty of options.
yeah. Like I say, they just obviously played Man City, played some, being fortunate to play against some really, really good players of a time. And like I say, they're just the ones that spring to mind.
And it's possibly these experiences that you've had that you can help the Trinity players that are coming through, these young players that are starting out in their career, if they can sort of learn little bits from you and your experiences, then it'll set them in good stead going forwards.
Yeah, definitely. Like I say, we spoke about it as a staff. You know, it's going to be a player-centered environment. You know, it's not about us. It's not about me. I'm there to lend my experience in any way I can. Hopefully, be a positive influence on the pitch. But like I say, to guide these players through and to hopefully push them forward and kick them on to have really, really good careers. You know, that's something I really want to do. That I would take pride in. Like I say, it's not about us. It's not about any individuals. It's about us as a group, giving these players the best opportunity, knowledge, and framework and structure that they can go and have really good careers. And like I said, that'll benefit Gainsborough and it'll benefit themselves.
Okay. Leads on to a little bit your boyhood hero.
Boyhood hero. Yeah, look, I didn't really have one, if I'm honest. Obviously, I was a Middlesbrough fan. Like Rob, like put these up for the older listeners. Like Robbie Mustoe played. Paul Wilkinson was a centre forward. John Hendry. I mean, I was still a Middlesbrough fan when Giannino and the likes come in, Ravanelli and Emerson. So I wouldn't say I had one individual, to be honest. But anyone who played for Middlesbrough, you know, I idolised them, obviously, because they were my team.
That's fair enough. The funniest teammate you've had the opportunity to share a dressing room with?
Funniest? God, off the top of my head. I've had quite a few. Kirk Broadbent, the old Rangers player. He was very funny. I like called Alex McDonald. It's Mansfield, Scunthorpe, Kevin Van Veen, just different. Steve Dawson at Scunthorpe. You know, I've been very fortunate to have my career. I would like to. I've had great rapport with all my teammates. Never been one of them who falls out with a lot of people. I've been involved in some great dressing rooms, and like I say, got to know some great characters. I'm really, really grateful I've had the opportunity to meet.
And it is those characters within the game that help you get through the tough times sometimes.
Yeah, look, I've been part. I think every dressing room needs a core group of leaders. They don't have to be experienced. They don't have to even be old, but they're the people that come in and that do the right things day in, day out. I think if you get 4 or 5 of them and they see the results and you see that they're the ones who have turned in 8 out of 10 performances, 9 out of 10 performances week in, week out, then everyone wants to get on that bandwagon. You know, they start picking up the good habits. They want to be like them people. It drags the others through. And that's what hopefully something we can create at Gainsborough.
Okay. Looking at a claim to fame, you've already really touched on one. So you can't use that one. It'll have to be a different one.
Yeah. God, what can I? Probably. Oh my God, claim to fame. I suppose people might know, but my wife was in the ex-wife. Should I say now? We won't go into that. No, wife, mother of my child, was in The Apprentice. Got to the final. I forget how many years ago now, but I was at Scunthorpe. Got on to have a really, really good career in business. Probably more famous and well recognised than I am. I hate to say it, especially as now we're divorced. But there we go. That's the only one that comes to mind.
Fair enough. Led you down the path.
Yeah,
And you
set
got
up for that one.
Okay. So now you're disappearing to a desert island for a bit of peace and quiet. What 3 items are you going to take with you?
Oh, well, if it's sunny, I'll take sun cream because I'm I'm whiter than white and burn at the first sight of sun. I would take I'd have to take my Sky TV, obviously, to keep up with the football. And sadly enough, I'd probably take third item. I'd have to take my son. When I'd miss him too much. I know that's not the most exciting thing to say, but yeah, my little boy's 8. Love the little fella. Like I say, he's football mad, and hopefully he'll go on to have a lot better career than I had. He certainly showed promise anyway. He gives me the run around in the garden every time we play together. So, yeah, that'd be the 3 items.
Can't be bad. Sun cream, your son, and Sky Sports.
Sun cream, son, and Sky Sports. What more can you ask for?
Exactly. I want to be on that desert island. Brilliant. Now, 4 people that you'd have around for dinner, living or dead, and a bit of a reason why you pick them.
Well, I just fun. I hate to just say footballers because I just think it's pretty boring. But I'm going to have to say Giannino. He was, apart from Messi, he is the best player I've seen live. I think he was my idol, still is. He was, I think, he went one of the bigger clubs at the time. He would have been recognised more widely as one of the best players in the Premier League ever. He was outstanding. I'd probably go for Paul Gascoigne. Again, played for my club, although it's not one of these ones he's remembered for. But legends, just to talk to him, to get into his head, to learn more about the man. I can't name 2 more footballers, can I? I'll have to go Winston Churchill, I think. Britain's greatest ever leader, wartime leader, absolute hero of a man. And then I'll have to go with, I can't take both Gallagher brothers, can I? So I'll go with Neal, as he's a songwriter. He's the brains behind Oasis, my favourite band. Like I say, because I think in a different way to a footballer, Neal, writing songs like that, it's genius. So yeah, I don't think that'll be a bad dinner party.
Certainly a very varied one.
It'd be eventful, yeah.
Yeah. Football skills, surrounded by music.
Football skills, yeah. What more can you ask? Again, what more can you ask for? Brilliant evening.
Exactly. And just to finish, one prediction for the 21-22 season. From Middlesbrough winning promotion to, I don't know, Man City getting relegated.
Yeah, look, I hate to sit on the fence because I think too many people take the easy option. So I'm going to say Middlesbrough will at least make the playoffs. Neil Warnock's in charge now. The track record in that league is second to none. I think they need a couple of astute signings, but I don't know whether it's just because it's my team, heart ruling head or whatever. But I've full belief they'll make the playoffs. If I can say 2, I know obviously Scunthorpe's only down the road. Scunthorpe to barely, oh God, I don't want to say go down, but they're in for a massive, massive season unless they sort their recruitment out. So Scunthorpe again, just to avoid relegation. There's my 2.
And just to push you on, 1 for Gainsborough, just to finish.
Gainsborough will be worth coming to watch. I won't make any wild predictions, but I enjoy anyone coming down. We'll enjoy the style of football we want to play, that we're going to insist on playing, that the supporter engagement will be there. It's one of the things we want to be really positive on and really make an impact in, is engaging with supporters, in talking to them, in whether that's going to the bar afterwards, whether that's fans forums, whether it's Q&As, whatever we can do to get the people of Gainsborough on board with us, to speak to us and to get down there to the stadium, we're willing to do. And like I say, that's certainly high up there on the remit that we're putting out there. Brilliant.
And that's all we're asking for as supporters, that we have that sort of accessibility, and players that want to play for the shirt, play for Gainsborough and give their all.
Yeah, exactly. And I think at this level it's more important. Look, we want to be an open book. We want to talk to people, let them know how what we're doing. I think there'll be open training sessions. I hope Tom's already said that, so I'm not stitching him up. But, there's going to be, we're going to try and be innovative in the way we go about it and getting people involved in the supporters, because it's their football club at the end of the day. We're just fortunate enough as people and staff and coaches to represent it, and we want to represent that to the best of our ability. And we want the people of Gainsborough and the surrounding areas to come down and see how we work, and hopefully enjoy what we're trying to do.
Brilliant. Thank you for your time, Neal.
Not a problem anytime.